Alright, what's going on guys, Nesson here, and today we're watching Faze Esports video on how the Faze CS2 roster collapsed. Faze Esports makes really good videos on their CS team. I'm not sure if they upload videos on their other esports or not, but I don't really care about their other esports, just their Counter-Strike roster. I'm really hoping this video can give us some insight as to why Berkey was kicked. Maybe we get some hot, spicy, juicy drama out of this too. Let's see. Let's get right into it.
Faze clan seems to
have here we are, guys.
Spiraled out of control.
Everyone has some kind of frustration, even when we're winning.
Yeah, let's just play good CS, man. Like, it's so fucking frustrating.
You just don't see them cheering each other on.
Really frozen. Let's play good CS.
Just make sure don't do something stupid and just play the fucking game.
It was not GamerLegion, and I was like, okay, this I'm gonna go in and warm up.
Cut that.
To me, that feels like the final coffin for this
drama right up the right, boys. Let's go. This is not what I want to see from Faze Clan, but you know it happened, so I'm glad we have it on camera.
In a different place. It's obvious there's going to be frustrations. Most of it is because of the past results and the tension that's been building up since those.
7th to 8th, that's not really where Faze wants to be. They'd be looking for a grand final appearance, if not a grand final win.
The role changed. It is worse than I expected.
For Rain, it's a little bit the style, right? He has to play a more passive role, be a little bit lurky.
Obviously taking a long time for him to adjust to playing a little more passive. It's he's old. Oh, dreaded word. If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Who is the oldest on the team between the two of you guys?
Rain, I found out a few years ago, Rain lied on his birth certificate.
Oh, okay.
Too. He's actually 50.
He's 50.
But they were saying 60-year-old man.
Right now, it's a very tough moment to ask me how I feel about
Vibes are always good between those two. That's all that matters, to be honest.
Exactly 1 year ago, we won a trophy.
At the end of the day, that
really
is Faze,
hungry
but
to prove that we can make this work, or we can make Faze great again.
It is so easy for people on the internet to just write things, you know? Like, there's so much stuff happening behind the scenes that people have no clue about. And John came to the team, you know? We want him to be a star player in our team, right? So me taking a step back is something I was willingly, like, I wanted to do that. Rain, same thing, you know? Willingly wanted to take it. We would much rather give space to others than to make us better.
Well, I think that things are looking better recently. I think that overall, like, we're on like the right step forward finally. I mean, they got some superstitions on the team. I don't know, different hairstyles.
Old buff about the superstition conspiracy that if you have one, it's good, and if you have two, it's bad. Yeah. What do you?
Poor guy.
I have no clue. Some superstition, something.
Do you believe in superstition?
It depends. To some extent, yes. To an extent, I don't believe in that shit. People always would talk about this face magic that would happen, and you cannot really put it into words, really. I always believe that we can make it far, you know. I always believe there can be that one game or that one moment, that one little bit of magic that can, you know, start something that, you know, will lead to us, you know, slowly starting to build confidence and believing that, you know, this is actually possible.
I have a reputation to make everything work. Everybody's looking at me.
Sure, bro. As a fan, I feel that same magic through the screen. Not with this iteration of the roster, though. I must say, every time I just feel like, you know what? Even if they're winning, they're gonna lose it somehow. Come on, boys. Let's see.
Work. He's too old. He doesn't have the motivation. I can tell you one thing. I am super motivated. I'm working super hard.
Are we ready for practice, boys? All right. Try to be more relaxed and have fun. When we have this big advantage, let's just calm down a little bit, play the round out good, survive many as possible, because when we have the economy, we're unbeatable.
We've got Pain and Faze to start things off today.
We've played them a couple of weeks ago, but here they played with a coach.
I think anything short of a 2-0 today is a massive letdown for Faze, frankly.
Yeah, that's blind shot, sure, that could be huge.
First contact actually taken by
I remember this game.
Will fall as well, and Pain have gotten in there. If Rain could have got that kill, maybe they would have thought about it. The fact that he can't, well, this is a super tight battle at the moment.
Not saying I was praying on Faze's downfall here in this match, but I was saying it would be pretty cool if they lost to a stand-in. That would have been very interesting.
His position, and now it just comes down to
a coach stand-in, nonetheless.
Rain absolutely smacks him away.
You have to see something positive going out, because if you just get bottled down the negatives, then I'm just gonna feel worse and worse, and that's not good for anyone.
I don't understand what's happening.
Bro, we just keep hammering this Rix guy, okay?
That's what I'm saying, just kill the guy.
Go kill him. It doesn't feel a natural flow of the game for us.
If we don't know what to do, just bowling ball at Ritz. Like 3 or 4 guys, we're gonna win.
For this 13-10.
Karrigan's fat claws are smoking out the camera.
We'll get the headshot onto Demo. Davideus on the peak. Oh, it's a team kill from Brokey. Faze need to lock in and push their way back in onto this. They've spotted out Davideus. They don't know exactly where NQZ is, and the round's fallen apart. Okay. With NQZ now going down, Brokey feeling comfortable. No one's moving on the A-bomb site. Pain are going to try and bust their way out of the balcony, and that's not going to happen. A very shaky looking Faze. Man, I think they need to be doing better.
The Pain game was kind of painful. That game.
Oh, really, Neo? W joke.
We find ourselves in 2025 with a world first MongolZ versus Faze Clan matchup.
Put him on the table, Finn.
Here we come in with good mood to the game. I'm like, everyone is happy, smiling, and waiting to play, enjoying the play, and the game starts, and it's just gone.
Here you take 2 duels with bots that you don't know whether. I like that. That was nice. Elish has a good little.
It's that angle trade.
This isn't. No, I don't know what it was. It was just his trade.
I bet it leaves because of Liege.
Guys, you're getting aggressive.
He gets sassy, and the team's like, oh, fuck. We'll find out.
Rain, overrun, back of the site. Here he goes.
They've lost this round.
That's an M4 now for the post plan.
And now they're going to lose it all. Every rifle falls into enemy hands. And they're both dead. Looks like Ancient. No. Wow, Frozen delivers a lovely double. Lining up for Mazinho, though. He doesn't get greedy. Doesn't go for too much. Hang on, Rain as well. The FAMA's working well. Can't get it done.
Bro. It hurts to watch the replays even.
You can never count them out of the games. I almost sense the opposite now. Like you said to yourself, body language.
Count them in.
Lots of games lately have been like this, where we don't really convert it. I would like to know
Frozen
what it
Max
really
show.
is. Maybe it's us, suddenly playing not to lose and not to win. I don't know, man. I wish I knew. We play pure default, and we should win these rounds. They're not doing anything crazy.
Normally, we are not warmed up. Communication's bad first half. You're warming up second half. You're coming back. Suddenly, it doesn't click anymore, and that's what's frustrating me. And I literally don't understand why. Playing super good on T side. We play good. We're in the pistol. But then I don't know what to say. It's just fucking bullshit.
Is he not like the captain though? Is this not supposed to be his job to figure out what is wrong and fix it instead of just being like, yo, it's wrong, and I swear I'm doing everything I can? All right.
And it happens so often when we play a good team that we get punished by basic shit. So that's annoying. Like, I don't know what to say. Can never be in control. By being in control on T-side switch, we're in the pistol, I'm like, we can win this, and then we can't. We know we had 0 chance. We had 1 chance to win gun run out of 5,
bad.
which is against them on those 2. It's not enough. We need to play fucking good. We need to play fucking smart. Every time we do 1 small mistake, we crack like a fucking ball, and then we lose 5 rounds in a row. So just make sure don't do something stupid and just play the fucking game.
3 versus 3. Techno last seen cave goes. Wow.
All right. That's a good strat, Karrigan. Don't do something stupid and play the game. How about that?
But it's put Karrigan in a horrible box.
Another chance. Should be dead now.
Yeah, he's a gunner. Nice, man. Here we go. Nice contribution from Mazinho. He activates the blitz. They've lost too many bodies. OT secure unless Elise does the impossible. OT. Just to his right. Oh my god, he even nearly caught 9-10 through that smoke. Confirms the presence of one towards the donut, assuming they're both there. Blitz gets away with murder. MongolZ take it.
Remember that game as well.
I want to see progress. I want to see them heated up for the major. I want to see them get better with Elise, game by game, tournament by tournament. They're just not getting better.
To me, that feels like the final nail in the coffin for this lineup.
I really cannot come up with answers, to be honest. I feel helpless lately, I'm not sure.
Past few events, it looks good. Suddenly it doesn't. It is very hard scenario to be in. I don't understand. And I kind of feel like everything is out of my control. So I'm just praying that somehow it will click right now, because it is very tough times.
Sorry, I might be out of the loop, but I get he is just the IGL and he can't like control everything and his players can be in a slump. But come on, like you guys don't look good at all. Like even when your players are activated and hitting their shots, like shit just doesn't work out. Not at all. It never does. And I think that has to do with like it has to do with some of the calling, bro. It's a majority of the calling, defaults, stuff like this. Whatever though, out of his
FaZe
control.
Clan taking on 3D Max in a game where one of them will be eliminated and one of them will secure another shot at making the playoff in a game played later tonight.
It's not that difficult to reset. There's a new day if we just remember that, reset and play our A game.
You can play much better CS than we've been playing. And if you guys play together, we can do that.
Oh, beautiful team play. Frozen sets up Brokey for more. Trying to waltz through the smoke loudly though. Frozen gets a very clear and apparent sound cue. The Orpa ignited that smoke himself. Oh, and Ray's ready as well. They're absolutely cracked today. Holding that window proved to be very precise with his Galil, and that does conclude Dust 2.
It's nice for me when I'm watching, you know? Seeing you guys energized. Whatever the score is, if you guys have that energy, I feel like, okay, you know?
This guy's the GOAT. This guy is the FaZe Clan GOAT. Pretty sure his name is Eddie. Shout out Eddie. Stood in for FaZe as a coach behind them in the major when they won. Exactly. I mean, he was really just standing. I'm pretty sure Robban was still doing his job behind the scenes. I don't imagine. I'm pretty sure this guy's just like a manager. I don't think he's really stratted up like that, but still cool.
An exercise and opportunity into the legs of a leech. Karrigan cuts it short. Nice P250 headshot. There's the flank from Gravity. Karrigan, another one. Triple trouble. No Kev, no problem. Karrigan.
Normally I prepare 2 hours for every game, and those 2 hours I now put into individual practice at the tournament. Maybe with 5% more individual performance from me can help the team over the line, and I think these last 2 events I have stepped up my level.
I'd say overall the communication of the team has gotten better, like in that perspective, and I think the calling has been really, really good in this event.
Hey, top 8 too. Top 8, top 8, one down. Main.
We are some of the best players in the world with the most longest careers, and we get nervous and we're stressing and we're shouting information. This is not how we do in practice.
Brokey's ready to stop them on decon. Oh, Frozen just the one. Lucky onto a lead. 5, 4. If Karrigan kills him, it's on the floor. Job done. 3D Max eliminated.
All of the marbles. The winner goes to RLA on Friday and the loser goes all the way home, back to Europe. So that is a whole lot of stakes on the bar.
Goodbye, my FaZe Clan. Señores, back to the home.
La pasión, putas. La pasión.
FaZe, they are looking like a different beast. They are looking hungry here, especially through the lower bracket. They don't want to be going out without a stage game.
What was that?
What you got for us? Spray trade for tech works. Gonna be able to find 2 out of nowhere. The trade from ZTR. There's no kit there, and there may not be time as long as Frozen stops him, but he won't. Tapped again. Brokey. Oh, crawling under the pressure, but does he have the time? Oh, no way! With a second.
I'm trying to make them believe, but I can also feel it when we're losing these rounds. It's first time in a long time it affects me.
All good. What's the matter, man? We're keeping the game. It's chill, man.
We're thinking like, man, this is happening again.
They've actually managed to find the timing. I don't think Slend is aware. Rez able to find the opening here. Oh, Mac, it's happening. Elige able to find the response back quickly, but what's the timer going to look like?
I gotta say something really quick. Seeing Frozen being such a happy person in these comms, man, is actually making me fuck with Frozen even more. I'm happy I gave him a pass in my things wrong with FaZe Clan video. I mean, he's playing good. He's sounding good. Trying to keep vibes happy, but Karrigan is just... Elise is just... And Rain, like... Rain got many stresses, bro. He Rain, you know what I mean?
Like Elige finds another. He slipped the net. He spotted the head, but he's got to be careful. They've got to clear this member and connect to Torsen. We'll take 2. CTR in jungle. It should be A-okay, and it will be.
Elige! He needs to save the day here. 1v3, 30 on the clock, and so many CTs to get past.
This map wasn't our favorite. We can go next. Whatever.
Yeah, we're playing better than them. Like we said. No point getting upset about it.
Once they get into that situation, their executes and everything is so bad. You same with 3D Max.
Yeah, just stay mentally strong.
Yeah. It's all about mental.
I wish I could have more impact, but it's still the team's game.
Forget what's happened. Let's go next. I'm begging you.
That's it? That's all you gotta say?
Right. Looks to find a time in. MouZ towards elbow. ZTR now tries to walk through the smoke. Might find the timing on the rain. Hang on. But he's still living. All left alone in a 1 versus 4. Just has to try and get the strike in the smoke. This is just... Oh, I don't even know. Obliteration.
Ooh, look to trade some map control. Karrigan needs to connect, but he's not going to be able to. And both the A-site members fall, but Elige still playing behind the flames, going to be able to double it back for himself.
Need to start getting concerned. It's all going to be onto Frozen in this moment. But will he be singing a sweet tune? Or will he find Slen? Yes, he absolutely will. Finds the first. Now, Rez damaged up here. He's already found 3. It would be a beautiful 4K.
That's just CS2, bro. You can't be in the open. You gotta be constantly moving like this.
100% sure we're winning. I should be 100% sure we're winning.
Does it say this is like the wall?
About not winning.
This is peeking out. You gotta be like this the whole time.
Are we going to overtime? Find out right now.
See? Look.
30 seconds and ZTR. He is thinking about winning this and not allowing Faze to play no more.
I remember that, bro. Absolutely disgraceful. Disgusting, mate.
I've been playing many years, playing many different lineups, many different players. This is the first time in my career where I look at the names and I don't understand how we can lose like this. In the certain scenario we had in the game, we should beat them. What I'm just most disappointed in is us collapsing.
I wanted to win. I wanted to win so much and get to the playoffs, but I want to have positive self-talk about myself as well. And I want to see the positives that went through this event. And I think that I do see that. I think that it looks better. I feel better than I did a month ago. And I'm going to keep talking to myself in that way.
David, I'm guessing you don't want to do Preston.
I started to play a little bit better, but at the end of the day, the stats don't really matter. I mean, I just want us to start winning, you know? I want to go home and...
I also want you guys to start winning.
In the mirror and feel good about, what's happening. Just to put it like that.
I think our expectation coming in here was show progress and that it was going in the right direction. So yeah, that was the main goal.
The problem is Faze inside of the server, it's just they're playing different brands of Counter-Strike.
Brokey!
Each other occasionally. They're just not, they can't put it together.
Come back.
They know what they're supposed to be doing.
We can play really good Counter-Strike and we can get really close to winning. And then it kind of just slips away.
Here we go, Mo. We've got Falcons and Faze up in the server. I like this take that we need to see it now.
But at this point, our confidence is not high enough to beat a team like the Falcons at the moment. Mentally or physically, either way, to actually handle them. And they came with a lot of confidence and kind of just won.
They never look in the rear view mirror and Falcons run away with the close.
So just this map is something ours, right? We all know that. Same thing.
What?
All over again.
The mood shift is like it's a thing that comes from all these losses. I think it's been a tough season so far for us, and the maps that we have thrown away it's worrying on the mental health at the moment.
And like a shell-shocked vehicle.
Teams that have maybe grown a bit too used to seeing Fs in the chat of late, but today one of them has to walk out of here with a W.
FlyQuest, I think we had a pretty comfortable Inferno. Closed it out, very good.
10 now on short side to confirm it, and oh god, of course.
Then we move on to Nuke and played quadruple overtime or something.
Up top, not now, only now do they look upwards. The chase.
I hate Faze's Nuke. They like to pick it a lot, but I don't think they're too good.
Liaz has found 2 kills, and they've got backside control, but all good.
They used to during the Three Musketeers. During the Three Musketeers era, they were fucking dominating Nuke. Not anymore.
They actually made that happen.
It was looking a bit rough, but we managed to close it out, which is the most important part.
It's a difficult endeavor to take a swing at Faze.
Faze, did they do enough today to give you a little more faith?
I'm worried that that's going to give them more PTSD. that they're like they're up what 9-3 going into CT nuke. Your Faze, you look at that. That's FlyQuest. You know you're supposed to win that more easily.
Easy game, David.
Yeah, sure, bro. Sure, bro.
For like we can have like a really good run, like say we're down 5-0 or something, and then suddenly we're just coming back, and then it's like 11-5 to us, and then suddenly we can hit the wall, and then the chemistry kind of goes away again. So it's been finding the consistent way of having it is something we've been struggling with, but hopefully we find it.
Faze versus MouZ, a tale that has been told many a time, but might just have a different.
That is not drip. We'll move on.
I mean, we had a really good chance on this too.
Kick things off with Dust 2 between Faze and MouZ, and I am so excited. Faze on the T side to start things off.
Even with I think we were down 7-0 or something, and we had a really good comeback.
Karrigan tagged up and taken down. Rain, a 1 versus 3. He does throw out a bit of a smoke because the bomb is on his side right now, so he knows they have to come and challenge him, but he's already been gushed off. Oh my god! He just deleted Brolan like it was nothing, slapped him from on top of that car.
Rain is the pistol guy, bro. You put Rain versus anybody else in the pistol clutch, Rain's got that.
I won the pistol. That's what I went through my head. It would have been very rough if we didn't win the pistol. They had a 8-4 half, right?
I don't know how you saw like the last guy.
I saw his shoulder in the smoke. And then he went back, and I was like, all right. Shoot.
Delay them. Players now coming in from the CT spawn position for Faze are going to be able to combine the full force of Faze to sandwich the MouZ players, and that's 8-8 scoreline.
Sandwich D's.
Quite the recovery, all off of that pistol from Rain that made it all possible.
And then we lost to force by round with the saved up. It's a classic Faze.
Yeah, this is really scary. Okay, that smokes is interesting. That might set up that is going to set up Karrigan here. But they need to time this perfectly. Karrigan coming through. Is he going to find this? A play right behind him. Karrigan didn't realize in time. And it's all that they can do now to potentially save this AWP. Around here, perhaps too much respect given from Faze's positions. And Brokey, he will hold on to that AWP. But this is MouZ finding a way back in.
And it kind of just slipped away from there. And then Surgeon closed his first ever 1-on-4 as well, versus us, you know, just to the icing on the cake.
It's a bit early, it's Rain and a double spray down.
This was nuts, dude.
Kills, now just Exertion, who's been doing so much lifting for MouZ.
And the reset here from Exertion as he looks for the cap play. The reposition here because of this from Faze is going to be very helpful. Spots both players, I think. Frozen going down, one more on the ramp as well.
He's hearing him, but because it's the scout, he can't get the kill. He puts him down to just 4 points of health. A bit of a decoy. That's like getting the job
Gets
done.
so nervous when it turns from a 1v4 to a 4v1.
So it's rough. And,
what did I say?
I think the
it gets really nerve-wracking when you guys are up
from
in this situation 1v4, and now it's a 1v1. That's what I tried to say.
It's not a happy laugh he's laughing, you know. It's more like, how the f are we doing this again, you know? And you just lose, and you're just laughing. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find the positive.
this roster is making Karrigan go insane.
Finish line when the map is about to finish. We need to step over line, honestly. I swear to God, bro.
This is not trip either.
And just like one step and we win. It's very simple, guys.
Goodbye, Rain. Back to the warm-up.
Talking about the game in Counter-Strike, and then it was quiet. And then Finn talked about some other, like walking over a line or something, and it just was not game-related, and I was like, okay, f this, I'm gonna go in and warm up. And so, yeah, probably not the best way to handle it, but I just felt like I needed to.
Saying 5 minutes. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. 5.
Map. And now Mirage is up for grabs. MouZ will be starting on the T side, Faze on the CT side.
And I don't think we mentally reset enough for Mirage to be ready for it. Yeah, rough map.
They're everywhere. No one can see anything of what's going on. Brolan trying his best, and it's really good. A couple of kills. USB comes out. He gets the headshot to take down Brokey, and Jimfat adding to the tally.
Such a sassy like aftertalk in the game. I don't know how you're supposed to like reset after that. Just negative after the loss.
And we all want to work through this and make sure that we can deliver some good Counter-Strike that fans at home and we can be proud of. It's a slump at the moment, and we just need to get past it. Hopefully you guys aren't too stressed out, guys. It's gonna be okay.
I'm super stressed out. It's over. Ah! Fuck you, simple. Fuck you, Blatt. Alright, guys. That was the video. Some interesting insights, and like I said, some juicy drama. That is what I was hoping for. You got to see Rain walk away from one of their post-team talks, talking about Karrigan, talking about some wild shit, talking about just gotta step over the line. Rather, step over the line, bro. How about you step your pieces in the right direction? Yeah, nothing really like on Brokey though. They kind of just minus Brokey, no. You know what I mean? No Brokey. Sucks. Alright, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys like that, let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you let me know in the comments below. Peace.